Good afternoon, LB Johnson. We will be starting our LB Johnson Town Hall in about 8 minutes. Good afternoon, LB Johnson. We will start our town hall meeting in 4 minutes. Good evening, LB Johnson families. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Ellie Gearhart, and I'm the proud principal of LB Johnson Elementary. The purpose of this presentation is to keep you informed of the important information and activities happening here at LB Johnson. During the presentation, if you have any questions, please use the type your questions into the Q&A feature, and we will post our responses to your questions within 48 hours on our campus website and Class Dojo. Also, please know that a recording of this presentation is being made and will be posted on the campus website, along with the scripts both in English and in Spanish. Today, I will share information that is centered around the 5 guiding principles of our district Safe Start plan. They are providing our families with accurate and timely information, health and safety of our students and faculty, resources to ensure continuity, mental health, and well-being of our students, staff, high quality instruction, and educational equity for all our scholars. Again, if you have any questions as we go through the information, please type them into the Q&A function on the Teams, and we will get answers to you as quickly as possible. At Edgewood ISD, our mission is to provide exceptional learning experiences that engages, empowers, and prepares students to compete and reach their highest potential in this ever-changing world. Our vision is for every child success in life, and we are Edgewood proud. At LB Johnson, our mission is, in partnership with all stakeholders, LB Johnson commits to create engaging learning experiences that empower student success to prepare for their future. Our vision is every student, every day, providing lasting paw prints for lifelong learning. It is my hope today that you will learn about the exciting things that are happening at LB Johnson. Discover specific ways that you can continue to support your child at home. Hear about important information and resources that we put in place to ensure the safety of our children and their academic successfulness during this time of remote learning. And finally, learn what you can do from your child's teachers and what you can expect every student to be successful. Our guiding principle number 1 is accurate and timely information. And in that light, I would like to highlight and celebrate some of our students and staff's outstanding accomplishments. As of this week, we had 82% of our students actively participating in the remote learning program. Our attendance rate for the first 3 weeks of the school year is currently 96.6. Overall, our students are doing a wonderful job engaging in their daily lessons and completing their assignments. While all of our teachers and staff are working diligently to prepare and deliver high-quality lessons, I would like to give a special recognition to Mr. Four as an example of just how hard campus staff members are working for our students. Here you can see Mr. Four and Mrs. Garcia leading their students in a letter recognition activity. Mr. Four has done an amazing job establishing routines in a virtual classroom. In the same manner, our students are doing exciting things. Here you can see one of our 4th graders, Jaylyn. Jaylyn has been very dedicated to her studies. Jaylyn is a student who gives 100% on all tasks and takes pride in her work and pays attention to the details. She always participates in class with a positive attitude. Her parents are supportive of her in her studies and involved in her education. As happy as we are of the great things that are happening on our campus, we are facing a challenge in reaching 18% of our inactive students. To that end, our social worker, counselor, office staff, and teachers are diligently making phone calls and are going out on home visits to engage each and every student. We need your help as well to reach out to as many LB Johnson students that you may suspect that may not be engaging in learning. If you know anyone who has a unique challenge that we can help with, please let me know by either emailing me at egerhart@eisd.net or calling the campus at 210-444-8175. I thank you in advance for your help in this important outreach. Our goal for the next 4 weeks of remote learning is to ensure 100% of our students are actively participating in lessons every day. Thank you again for supporting our children in achieving this important goal. As I conclude Guiding Principle 1, Accurate and Timely Information, I want to share with you some upcoming dates. September 25th is the last day of our first grading period for our students. For many parents who have not completed the parent commitment form, September 25th is the deadline to turn those in. We are using those to prepare to transition into the 3 instructional options. And our 3 instructional options are 100% virtual, learning at home, a hybrid instruction, which would mean learning at home and learning at school, and 100% face-to-face instruction. If you already have filled out your form, your submission still can be changed up until the September 25th deadline. October 12th is the first day of 100% face-to-face instruction for those parents who opted for them to come back to school full-time. October 26th through 30th is our first intersession week for students who need extra practice or intervention. If your child is selected for this extra week of instruction, your teacher will let you know during the middle of October. Our guiding principle number 2 centers around health and safety. I want to give you information about our meal program for students and remind you about our campus safety plans and the reentry videos that are posted on the school website. First, our child nutrition employees are still providing meal options for students during the remote learning. The curbside meal pickup times are from 10 a.m. through 1 p.m. Mondays through Fridays. If you have any questions about our meal program, please contact the Child Nutrition Department at 210-444-7975. In addition to our campus meal pickup, the district provides mobile meal services to 6 locations around the district. Deliveries are made to the Rosemont Apartments, 36th Street and Inez Avenue, the Lago Vista Apartments, 29th Street and Monterey, Juanita Avenue near Afton Street, and the Veterans Stadium. Complete school safety reentry plans have been prepared for our campus and are available on our campus website, along with a reentry video that details how we will ensure health and safety of all our face-to-face learners. The video provides parents with information on our entry points for each grade level, the signs around the campus that will be used to ensure social distancing, check-in stations for each staff member and student, a variety of other helpful information meant to inform the community. If you have not already done so, I suggest you check out these resources on our website. At our next town hall, during the first week of October, I will go into more depth and detail of all our safety measures to ensure students who will join us for face-to-face instruction are prepared to do so on October 12th. LB Johnson will be providing the basic school supplies for the classroom. However, we will be asking parents to purchase tissues, hand sanitizer, and personal student mask. Guiding principle number 3 focuses on continuity, mental health, and well-being. This period of remote learning can be particularly stressful for families. I know our teachers and staff also feel the unique pressure that has come with remote instruction and the extra emphasis on health and safety that is so critical. I want to make you aware of the resources in place to assist with mental health and well-being of our students and families. Currently, our counselor and social worker are working hand in hand to reach out to families that may have unique challenges and get them connected to school and community resources. These services include academic supports and social and emotional supports, and also may involve individual or group counseling, behavior intervention supports, home visits, attendance initiatives, family crisis response, homelessness, mental and physical health care services, and utilities and shelter, to name a few. Additionally, Edgewood ISD is fortunate to have a dedicated group of community resource officers. These officers assist families in a variety of ways, including food distribution, assistance with clothing and household appliances, mental health, and hygiene. They do a great job connecting families with nonprofit organizations with more urgent needs, such as rental assistance and/or shelter. And they are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they can be reached at any time at 210-444-4558. Our guiding principle number 4 is all about delivering high quality instruction to all of our students. For the next few slides, I will share what you should expect from your child's teachers and what we need from our parents and how we expect our students to engage in their learning. Because we are new in a new environment with remote learning, I want to share with you what you can do, what you can expect from your child's teachers. First, you can expect that your child's teachers are providing daily check-ins with your child in the morning and afternoon through their WINS class. Second, teachers across from the district are working together to develop high-quality lessons in the various contents and are delivering these lessons asynchronously. which means many of the lessons are viewable throughout the day in a manner that doesn't require real-time or face-to-face instruction. These video lessons give our students the chance to watch and re-watch for understanding and then work independently on assignments at their own pace. As we all know, high-quality instruction works best when there is a partnership between parents and the school. The fact that you are participating in this town hall is evidence that you know just how important the school-parent partnership is in the success of your child. At LB Johnson, we are committed to strengthening our partnership with our parents to ensure that everyone has, each one of our students has the opportunity to be successful. With this in mind, I would like to share some helpful tips with you that you can do at home to help your child achieve success during remote learning. First, help your child establish and stick to a routine around the school schedule. Regular bedtimes and wake up times are just as important during remote instruction as it is in face-to-face instruction. Second, try to set up a learning space for your child that is free from distractions. In some cases, common areas in the home, such as living rooms and dining rooms, are a wonderful place for students to work. However, I suggest avoiding setting them up in areas that are high traffic or any area where a TV isn't turned on. One of the ways that students can tune out distractions is using headphones so they can better hear their teacher and the instructional videos. Third, become familiar with your child's daily schedule. That way you can stay on top of their daily progress by checking in with them at the appropriate times and making sure that they are engaged and on track. Fourth, always feel open to check in with your child's teacher through email with any questions or concerns you may come up with. Parents, please avoid interrupting the teachers during the synchronous learning, which is live instruction. Finally, please encourage and ensure that your child is actively participating every day so they get a credit for good attendance and maintain good grades. As I close this section on guiding principle number 4, I would like to share with you what we expect from our students every day. Number 1, we expect their daily participation in online classes, starting with their WINS class every morning, which is live with their WINS teacher. During this period, students receive their task card, which outlines their learning activities and assignments for the day. Their WINS teacher is also responsible for taking their attendance, so your child's participation in this class is very important. Number 2, they should complete their assignments each day. While remote learning provides some flexibility in terms when a student can submit assignments during the day, it's easy to fall behind if a student doesn't turn in assignments when they are due. Number 3, students should always ask for help from their teacher if they need assistance or they don't understand. Every teacher has a conference period to assist students. Please encourage your child to speak up if he or she needs extra help. And finally, number 4, our students are expected to follow the behavior expectations of the virtual classroom, just as they would be expected to follow the classroom rules in school. Our instructional model includes a mix of synchronous, that is live face-to-face instruction, and asynchronous, or pre-recorded video lessons. One of the realities with this design that in very few cases, students may not receive a video lesson from a teacher on our campus. However, please know, parents, this should not affect the quality of the instruction that your student receives. If you ever have any concerns about this, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Our final guiding principle is educational equity. I would like to share with you regarding the efforts being made to connect students to our campus, especially those who are experiencing difficulties with Wi-Fi. Currently, our district is working diligently on a mesh network. This mesh network will push out the Wi-Fi access out from our school building into our neighborhoods. Families who do not have Wi-Fi access at home hopefully will be able to access this mesh network within the upcoming days. If you or someone you know does not have reliable access to Wi-Fi at home, please contact the school so we can discuss ways to support you. As we close, I want to emphasize that our district's #1 outcome goal is to graduate all scholars, college, career, or military ready per their expected graduation date. This evening, I shared information that is centered around the 5 guiding principles of our district's Safe Start Plan, specifically providing our families with accurate and timely information, the health and safety of our students and faculty, resources to ensure continuity, mental health, and well-being for all our students and staff, high-quality instruction, and educational equity for all scholars. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve your child's educational needs and appreciate that your continued support and partnership. Again, we thank you very much for your time today. Parents will leave the Q&A up for about 5 minutes before we end the presentation. So if you still have any questions that you want to ask, please put them in the Q&A section. And as mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, we'll have those posted in our class dojo and on our campus website. We thank you for your time this evening. Thank you for the questions, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to leave it up for another 5 minutes. We're collecting your questions. And again, we'll post those answers on our class dojo as well as our campus website. Thank you for parents for joining us this evening. Again, we're going to close out this webinar. However, we've captured your questions. We're going to post those on the dojo and the school website. As always, if you have any more questions, feel free to call the school. Again, that number is 210-444-8175. Have a good evening.